Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Street Trading here. We're kicking off our weekly trade watch list for everybody, looking at a 15-minute chart of SPY. Let's get into it. Let's get down to business. Obviously, bloodbath last week. We actually just put up a pretty lengthy recap video, so we're not going to really go into SPY detail too much because we went into it in great length in the recap video. So if you haven't checked that out, go visit that video, and kind of give you an idea as to what we'll be looking at. Obviously, what we had last week, what we're looking at for a week ahead, and moving forward that way. So we didn't want to go and kind of talk about the exact same thing what we just spoke about. So let's go ahead and do that. If you have not done it yet. So let's just get down to business. We got 10 going into this week's session. Obviously, there's a bloodbath going on. We think this push up is kind of bullshit, so not really too concerned with it. That being said, we do have securities to the upside that we're going to be looking at for some breakouts and obviously retests, and we also got some things to the downside. So let's get into what we're looking at. Obviously, listen, it doesn't really matter overall if the market's pushing up, stocks can sell off in a big way, and vice versa. So it just adds a little more kind of fuel to the direction, but it's not a isolated. I mean, it's not a case that's going to just blanket everything that's going to flow into the session or not, right? So just keep that in the back of your mind when you're building your thesis and when you're building your trade plan for intraday session. So let's get into it. We got the 10. Let's just talk about levels, our plan for each of them, and if this and that. Remember, this is our weekly that we're going to have a plan set. Our levels are set. If when they are ready to put some risk on, we get involved. Otherwise, we don't trade them at all. We obviously have our daily trade ideas that we focus on an intraday level. Some of the securities we have on our weekly make it to those dailies. If not, then we just wait for the next session. There's plenty of times when, out of, let's say we have 10 going in this week, maybe only 2 are going to rip, right? So it doesn't really matter as far as whether these securities are going to fall through or not. We set our levels, we set our alerts. When price is ready to go, we've already planned for it to happen, and we get involved. That's how we do it. We keep things very, very simple, very mechanical, and that's the way you got to keep emotions out of it, right? Think about that. So, plan your trade your plan. All right, let's get into it. All right,